Hello everyone, it's Anvil Comic Geek here, where I review things based on comics. And today, I added something new to the show. I call it Marvel vs. DC. This is where I do two characters that are exactly the same and tell them of who would win, like of what their abilities are and other stuff. Yeah. So, without further ado, oh, but how did I come up with this? Well, I'll tell you. Ever since my top 12 Marvel vs. DC copycats, there are a lot more Marvel and DC copycats that I just found out. There's a billion of them. They're all the same, but different. So, I'm going to explain every last one of them. So, without further ado, this is Marvel vs. DC Fantastic Four versus the Metal Men. Let's start with their origins first. Now, origins. We're going to start with the Fantastic Four first, because it's called Marvel vs. DC, so we're just going to call it that. We're going to do Marvel first, then DC second. Okay. The Fantastic Four were four members that were part of them. And, how did they got their powers? Well, Reed Richards wanted to go into outer space to study cosmic rays. So, the people tried to cancel his flight to the cosmic rays. So he let his love interest Sue Storm, her brother Johnny Storm, and Reed's best friend Ben Grimm. So what did they do? One night they sneak into NASA and launch their spaceship before the security got to them. They launched into space to study the cosmic rays until the cosmic rays hit them. They just hit them. And then they crash land back to Earth. When they got out, they found out their powers. But I'll get to those powers in a minute. And so, they all became the Fantastic Four. Yeah, a trip to outer space, they were hit by cosmic rays, and then boom, they turned into the Fantastic Four. But in the Ultimate version was different, because you know what happened in the Ultimate version? Well, it's gonna be just like in the movie that's gonna come out soon, okay? So anyway, now we move on to the Metal Men. The Metal Men are they're like 6 or 7 members, I don't know. But I think they were scientists. That's what I can think of. They were scientists. Yeah. They used to be scientists. So, until an accident destroyed their bodies. So a guy named Dr. Magnus came in and rebuilt their bodies and turned them into the Metal Men. Or was it different? Well, I don't know what happened, but I think it was an explosion. Anyway, let's move on. The members. Now, since this is an entire team, and not just one hero, I'm just going to go to the members. Okay? So, the members for the Fantastic Four are, as usual, Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards. The Invisible Woman, not Invisible Girl, Invisible Woman, Susan Storm. The Human Torch, Johnny Storm, and the Thing, Ben Grimm. Those are the Fantastic Four. Now, for the Metal Men, their leader is Gold. Yeah. And there's Gold, Platinum, Iron, Lead, Tin, Copper, and Mercury. Yeah. And so yeah. Now let's go to their powers. Now, we're gonna go to the Fantastic Four's powers. I think you all know their powers. Mr. Fantastic can stretch any part of his body, like from here to that side of the room, or anywhere. I don't know how far he can stretch. Anyway, the Invisible Woman can turn herself invisible and has a psychic mind. That means she can make force fields and stuff, like, and she can use a force thing to fly. Yeah, Johnny isn't the only one that can fly. And who else? Oh yeah. The Human Torch can turn his entire body into fire. He's hotter than the sun. Yeah. And he can create fireballs or anything fire-like. The Thing, as we all know, has super strength, durability, and he cannot beat the Hulk, okay? He cannot beat the Hulk, because do you want to know why? Because if he fought the Hulk, he would get tired. Hulk never gets tired. He keeps on going until he finishes off the opponent, or something else. So, yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the Metal Men. The Metal Men, we start with Gold. Gold is the leader of the team. He can stretch his body, he can turn any part of his body into Gold can stretch as well, the others can, I guess. Gold can stretch just like Mr. Fantastic. And Iron has super strength and durability, and he has this psionic cannon or something. Yeah. Lead has super strength too, and he has elasticity, and he can become a shield, to protect the team from radioactive stuff. For example, chemo. Mercury has elasticity too, like Gold does. He can melt his entire body. Platinum has elasticity too, and all the other stuff. Same goes for Tin. They can morph into stuff. I'm pretty much that's what all the Metal Men have. And it says here that Tin has super strength. For a little guy, he does not have super strength. I don't know. And Copper, their old member, and in 52 I don't see her, has the same powers as the Metal Men. So the Metal Men, some have all different types of powers, but some are the same. Sorry. Anyway, that's all I have for today. And I hope you guys like this video. And I'll see you guys next time.